Here is 300 grams of it's Gladfield medium crystal, which I find goes perfect with the Cooper's extra strong vintage ale extract mini mash or steeping grains recipe as part of my 2 brews in a day challenge. So there's the 300 grams of Gladfield medium crystal malt, and I'm just pouring over it'll be 2 litres of water, and that's the steep. It'll be a cold steep, so I'm just going to put it in the fridge overnight, and tomorrow you'll see me mixing the brews up. Alright, now this is not necessary when you're doing the extract version of the Cooper's extra strong vintage ale. I'm only doing it because I want to get more of the crystal malt flavours out of the grains, because if you haven't tasted the Gladfield medium crystal, I recommend you just pop a couple of kernels in your mouth and you'll be really surprised how nice it is. So what I'm doing now is, so that's the liquid. I'm bringing it to the boil, and when it's boiling I'll take it off the heat and add 25 grams of Galaxy hops to steep for 15 minutes before we go and mix the extracts into the fermenters. Alright, see you soon. Okay, we've got our crystal malt slurry wort up to boil. Going to take it off the heat. Add the 25 grams of Galaxy hops and let it steep for 15 minutes. Right. Here's the crystal malt with the steeped Galaxy hops. I'm going to play the rest in high speed just so you can see how easy it is to do a couple of Cooper's beers in just a few minutes. So it's 4:13, and we'll see when we're done how long it takes. This is a Cooper's Stout can. It's the second Cooper's Stout can I've ever bought, and 100% the lids have failed to unseal. Not happy Jan is the phrase that we use in Australia for when things fail more than once of the same product. So I don't know what you're doing on your seals for your stouts, Coopers, but they're failing to pop off. These are 2 tubs of 750 grams of dark malt extract. I've tried to soften them in some hot water but I think I'm still going to use some boiling water to make sure I get the rest of that delicious roasty malts or roast malt flavours out of this tub. So I'm going to stick a funnel in that hole to get the boiling water in there. Honestly, that was pretty shitty from the Cooper's seal, having to deal with that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dissolve it. My battery's nearly out, that's all. Dissolve it, add some cold water, and then I'll pitch the Cooper's recultured yeast. And so that has only taken me 19 minutes to get to here, even with that shitty muck around. But in another 10 minutes, I'll be the yeast will be pitched, and I'll have cleaned up. So there you go. It's not that hard to get into own brewing. Anyway, until next time when you see me taste these two beers, I guess. Happy brewing. Cheers.